cutter, it'll just zip it right off. Not that much.
So James, I would love to hear how you got on at the immigration. Did you went down there and you got your extension and everything?
The hardest part was finding it.
It wasn't difficult, was it?
Well, for us it was, because how many tricycle guys did we ask and nobody knew? And then finally we were on a tricycle going on the main road there, G something, and she saw it. Oh, there it is.
It's only a tiny little place, you know. I actually was coming down to see you, to give you a few more tips, that it's near the Alturas Mall.
Yeah, very near.
And that usually gets it for the tricycle drivers. But usually we don't have any problem. You know, they usually know.
Most of them, yeah. They know the city very well.
But the going in and getting the extension, did they ask for a photo or?
No.
Nothing?
They just said come back the 8th and we'll release it or something like that.
Because I'd heard someone had mentioned that they'd stopped offering the express lane, the express service where you could just go back and get it. You got yours the same day?
No, we have to go back.
You have to, what, next day?
The 8th, January.
Oh,
8th.
you have to go back now. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's, but the important thing is that you are approved, so, you know, there's never really a problem on that, I don't think.
His exact words were, he took the money and passport and the paperwork and he said, come back on January 8th and we'll release it or something like that.
Right.
Whatever that means. So.
Well, they'll give you your passport back.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll be able to, while you're away in the US, we can put Jessica out to doing construction work.
Looks like it. She's just buzzing right along there. A lighter hammer over here somewhere.
Well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
No problem. Yeah. Feels good to take a little break.
Yeah.
All that bending over all day long.
Yeah.
She just went right to work and there they are.
There we go.
8 feet, 6 o'clock.
They never butter the ends.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either.
They don't have freezing and thawing, so there's no worry.
You think that's what that would alleviate?
Oh my goodness, sir. Where you have freezing and thawing, that's really hard on roads and buildings and foundations and you name it. I mean, yeah, they have some strict codes, some different places. Where I grew up, there's sometimes in the winter, and especially January and February, the coldest months of the year, it would freeze 4 feet deep.
Wow.
The ground would.
The joy I remember in the UK was scraping off the ice off the windshield with your credit card.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just your hand.
Right. And listening to the engine as it goes. while you hope that it's going to start.
Yeah.
Oh, Jessica, all of your fan club are going to be very upset watching you do that with your hands.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, there we go. Okay, another day. Another few blocks. Is that as far as you're going down there to that tree?
For right now, we have to do something different there.
Are you going to take that palm down?
I wasn't going to.
Huh?
I wasn't going to.
No. I don't want to take any of these down if it's at all possible, you know. We're building out the back now. We've got our project going, and I really don't want to take. Nana thinks that we're going to have to take 4 coconut trees down. You know.
Serious?
I don't want to take 4 coconut trees down, but I know that where they had the old CR, one of the coconuts fell off one of those trees, and it fell like a cannonball. It went straight through. It went straight through the roof.
Serious?
Luckily, no one was on the pot at the time. But that would have brought tears to the eyes, wouldn't it?
Oh my goodness. And some.
Well, that would be a shock to the system.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it didn't go into the pot, so it wouldn't have killed anybody. But that's a real risk.
It was the 4th of July one time, and one of my workers, he was quite a cut-up. And he always had the habit of going to the CR and tying up the bathroom, the bathtub, and the CR and everything for the longest time, and then the rest of them had to rush to get ready. So I kept thinking to myself, you know, how can I straighten this out without...
Can you cure him?
Yeah, without hurting anybody. Well, not necessarily hurting anybody's feelings, but professionally and properly, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was the 4th of July, and here he was doing it again. And man, I had a whole brick of firecrackers left. And of course, we got stainless steel sets, you know, the great 48 quart mixing bowl. And I set that thing in front of the restroom door, and it was right at the time where, oh gosh, what was the name of that comet that was heading for the Earth? You could actually see it.
Oh, right, yes, yeah. I remember Bobbles or...
Oh, what the heck was the name of that comet?
Something, it was something beginning with B, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I said comet, but it was,
yeah.
I think, asteroid or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said, hey, Vern, you know, they were saying on the news today that thing could strike Earth any time, and then I lit the firecrackers. I mean, I had a whole string of them. He came out of there just a fly.
Well, he's lucky you didn't throw them in there. That would have done it.
Yeah.
That would have done it.
But all I had to do was knock or say something after that, and man, I'll tell you what, he was out of that CR in a hurry.
That's great.
Oh, it was a great big room, and part of it was bathtub and lavatory.
All right. Yeah.
And then they had a little section for the CR. But
all right. Well, I'm gonna go. We're going out tonight somewhere. I don't know what the time is right now.
no idea.
Yeah.